Okay, for those of you helping out with the closing ceremonies, this is just a little preview of what you will say and when your part will come in, and you can just listen to the inflection in my voice and try to memorize your part as best you can. But if you don't get it completely memorized, you can for sure use little postcards if you need. So um, we'll begin the closing ceremonies, and we'll need you to meet us like right up by the podium um, right after the sixth session is finished. So hurry over and meet us so we're all together. And we'll begin with Mr. Timmons and myself will be saying lots of different thank yous to the presenters, to the teachers, to the ETIL coaches, and the Department of Technology. But when you hear me say this is your cue to come up on stage. I'll go ahead and say, let's bring up 4 of our student presenters to put a close to this year's showcases. And then right away, Joshua will start in. Hi, I'm Joshua Barnard, and I want to be an entrepreneur when I grow up. In order to demonstrate the importance of entrepreneurship in learning, the Windsor High School Catering Department hosted its first Cupcake Wars competition earlier this semester, where teams competed to create and market the best tasting and best looking cupcakes they could to a panel of judges. Hi, I'm Gavin, and I'm excited to tell you that you and I will get to be on the receiving end of the catering project. Tonight's refreshments feature the top 3 cupcakes made in mass quantities. Let's give the cupcake champions a hand. And they'll all be standing behind you, and after they bow, the clapping stops. Josh can go ahead and go to the next part. Several students in elementary and middle school worked with the catering team to design cupcake toppers that were 3D printed using food-grade plastic at Windsor High School. You can watch the 3D printers work as you pick up your cupcakes, but please do us a favor and don't eat the plastic toppers. And especially don't let your children put them in their mouths, as they could potentially be a choking hazard. Before we conclude, we want to recognize the efforts of several Windsor High School students who polished their projects and competed last week for a chance to win one of 3 Innovative Education for the Future scholarships provided by the Welldory-4 Educational Foundation. I'd like to introduce Mr. Curtis Andrews, educational technologist specializing in secondary education, to present the scholarship awards tonight. And then Mr. Andrews will come onto the stage and he will announce the winners, and they'll come up and everybody will clap for them. And then Lily, we want you to come on and say your part when they're all finished. And Mr. Andrews will probably introduce you. He'll probably say something like, and Lily would like to come and close our ceremonies. Lily will say, that concludes the 2016 RE421 Learners Showcase. We hope you are inspired to embrace and champion the many creative avenues of learning in our digital world. Please join us now with the Cupcake and Punch reception as we celebrate our creative 21st century learners and their hard work. Thanks for coming. We'll see you next year.